Hey everyone, Tim here from Timbo's Food Box. Today we're exploring the world of Walden Local Meat Company, a champion of locally sourced, high quality meat. I've got a special referral code just for you. Right now you can save $50. Don't forget to check out my description down below or head over to timbosfoodbox.com for more fantastic deals. Please bear with me today. I've got a bit of a cold. I really hope it's not COVID. But that's not going to stop us from reviewing this box. We're going to unpack Walden's story, dive into their meat standards, do a fun unboxing, cook up some of their products, and even compare them with other local favorites. Plus, I'll wrap it up with my honest thoughts. And if you're looking to jump ahead to a specific part, just check out the skip ahead section in my description. So, let's get into it. History and mission. Walden Local Meat isn't just a meat provider. They're all about local, nutritious, and sustainable meat right here in New England and New York. They work with small, industrialist farmers, ensuring the animals are treated with dignity and fed naturally. This isn't just about good meat, it's about supporting our local agriculture economy and healthier communities.
Let's draw a straight line from the local farmers to your table, but it's the steps in between that can throw the whole plan off, and that's why Walden Local is so beneficial. They make sure the whole process stays local and stays intact.
Yeah, we do beef, lamb, pork, poultry, seafood, eggs, and some other add-on options like dairy, so there's tons of options.
Their story? It started with a couple who were inspired by a simple meal of roast chicken and homegrown vegetables. They saw the need to connect local farmers directly to our kitchens. And voila, Walden Local Meat Co. was born.
So we joke about the way we do things the hard way. Our vision's actually really simple. It's to build a community of members who want to contribute to an agricultural renaissance in the region and who care about where their food comes from.
Hey, if you're enjoying this content so far, don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps out my channel and keeps me motivated to bring you more reviews like this. Also, what do you think about Walden's approach to local farming? Have you tried their products? Let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your experiences and thoughts. So let's get back into this Walden review. This box got to me within one day. Look at this packaging. It's like Christmas for carnivores, but Christmas already happened. But it'll be Christmas before you know it, right? Their standards are top notch. We're talking about 100% grass-fed beef, pastured-raised pork, chicken, and lamb. And yes, they even have wild-caught seafood, all about ethical treatment and sustainability. So let's dive into this box and see what we have. It took one day to get here. It's been sitting out for about an hour and a half. Looking at the packaging, it says Walden Local, locally raised, 100% grass-fed beef, pasture-raised pork, chicken, wild-caught Atlantic seafood. On the side, we have a really cool design. And even your tape says Walden on it. So they are Walden heavy. It is cold to the touch. That's a good sign. It's not a very big box considering what I paid for this. So let's dive in and see what this quality looks like. Here we have the cooler, and we have some type of foam cooler. So we have the cardboard box, foam. This stuff, we've seen it before in another box, and honestly, I just tossed it in my recycling bin, and they gave me no issues with it, so I love that. Next, we have an orange bag. Remember last time I got an orange bag? It had like ice nibbits. Or should I say, it had dry ice nibbits? Well, it says on here, warning, contains dry ice. This is a local company. I'm really surprised they use dry ice. I've dealt with other local companies, and they've told me straight up they're not gonna use dry ice because, well, it costs too much money. But there's not a whole lot of dry ice left over here. I am so confident that I can open it up and I can show you. But, ooh, that's cold. That's dry ice. This is a really nice tote bag. To be honest, I would love to just give this back to them because I'm sure this costs a bunch of money just to have this bag. I don't understand why these smaller farms are going this approach. I mean, yeah, it's probably better, but it's not reusable. You know, they're not giving me a box to send this back to them. So why aren't they just using like a paper bag instead, like everybody else does? But that is a nice touch. And then we have our meat. Let's dive in. Whoa, this is cold. We have Walden Local Uncured Maple Bacon. Did you hear that? Maple? I love maple. There's a lot of bacon in there. It's really squished together, but when you go to the store, it's just flat. So there's a lot of bacon. I'm happy about this one. I'm probably gonna cook that tomorrow. Next up, we have ground beef, custom cut in Vermont. 100% grass-fed, pastured raised without antibiotics, no hormones administered. Bacon, no nitrates added except those naturally occurring in sea salt and celery juice powder. All right, I like to hear that. So, looks like a nice pound of ground beef, 100% grass-fed. We got another ground beef. Uh-oh, we have a cracked package. I can see exposed beef right there. That's something I'm gonna call them out on and just ask them why that happened and if they'll send me a replacement. So we have custom cut in Vermont ground beef, 100% grass-fed again. So it's the same exact one as the previous, except this one has a little cut in it. So we have air chilled, custom cut in Maine, Walden Local, pasture raised chicken, raised outdoors without antibiotics on pastures of New England and New York. That's exciting. When I buy meat from Hearthstone Farm, it's up in Maine, it's local. They're good. Next, looks like we have another thing of chicken. All right, and we have one more thing in here. Look at that. Can you guess what that is? Is it a steak? Because I love my steaks. I'm gonna say no, sorry. So we have Walden Local lamb loin chops, bone in. Just a little over a pound. Here it says farmer and town. It was raised in New York, but then shipped down to Pennsylvania. Down and then back up to me. Raised outdoors on pastures without antibiotics. Good to see. Looks good. And voila. Oh, we got something else on the bottom. Boom. Enjoy the gift of high quality meat from family farms right to your family's table. Meat done right. On the back here, it says what makes Walden meat better. We'll keep watching and I'll tell you more. But here's a nice little brochure about them. Some of these smaller farms, they're very personalized. And I like it. The last one I opened, which was the Lilac Hedge farm, there were so many brochures about the owner, about the people that work there. It felt very like homey and personalized. Here, it had fast shipping, but I'm not getting like this family vibe like I did at the other farm. So if you're watching this, maybe add some more promotional material or something to your box to make me feel like this is a really small farm, or maybe some of this meat that I got, some information about those farms. So that way I'm like, wow, okay, so this farm in Vermont, it does this. This is how they raise them. These are the people actually raising the food. Yeah, I want to see the truth. I want to see it in the pictures. I do see some stuff on their website. They do have some nice videos. Now, the best part, cooking and tasting. I'm trying out a variety of their meats. Let's see if they live up to the hype. All right, all set?
Yep, it smells good.
All right, it's time to taste test this lamb. It looks really good. My son put a ton of seasoning on there, so I'm sure it's gonna be overpowering, but I wanna know the texture. Does it taste good? Mm-hmm. Yep, that's good. Mm-hmm. Guess what? It tastes like lamb. That is really good. Would I get this lamb again? Heck yeah, I would. So I'm probably gonna eat 2 of these. My son will have 1, and then maybe we'll have one tomorrow left over. I love grass-fed lamb and beef. It's just so good. I'll even eat the fat because it actually has nutrients in it, where if it wasn't grass-fed, I would stay far away from it because it would just be filled with antibiotics and items like growth hormones. Eat clean, eat healthy, stay healthy. Wow, that is some rich flavor. You can really taste the difference. Fresh and full of flavor. It's like a whole new level of meat experience. Jumping into their website, they offer different meal shares. You can customize your shares, choose monthly specials, and even add-ons. But hey, what's a meat share? It's a selection of different cuts using the whole animal, delivered right to your door. I went with their smaller box that they had as a deal, which only cost me $99. And I also got free shipping. I don't know if that's because I'm local, but if you're interested in finding out if it's gonna cost you a bunch more money to ship somewhere else, leave me a comment down below and I'll be willing to reach out to them and ask. Now let's compare Walden with ButcherBox and Lilac Hedge Farm, because these are recent boxes I received and they're both in the Boston area. Well, ButcherBox is known for its high quality, humanely raised meat, while Lilac Hedge Farm gets praise for its fresh, preservative-free meat and convenient CSA program. But Walden? Well, they bring that local community-focused approach, supporting over 70 regenerative farms across New England. I just want to give you my closing thoughts here. My final verdict on Walden Local Meat Co. is they seem like a nice company. Everything's packaged really well, except for this, little crack in the package. They did have dry ice. They're local. They did not have to do that. So going that extra step is really nice to see, because I probably could have left this outside for another couple hours and not been concerned. So they stand out for their commitment to local farming and sustainability practices. Something that I thought was really cool, they shared on their website that they share 1% with local nonprofits in the area. And these are places that people really can't afford the food. So this is really nice to see. And I like that, being part of a community. So my star rating, if I had to give them a rating in total, I'd give them between a 3 to 4 star rating. The reason I'm saying 3 and not just 4, solid 4, is honestly, this cracked package. We'll see what happens when I contact them, and maybe that just goes straight up to 4. So be sure to check out timbosfoodbox.com to see the real rating and review. Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. And if you enjoyed this review, drop your question or comments down below. Let's chat about meat. That's a wrap on Walden Local Meat Co. If there's a box or a product you're curious about and want me to check out, drop me a comment down below. I'm always on the lookout for new things to try and review for you guys. Are you in love with meat like myself? Well, this video right here is gonna hit home. And thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe for more delicious content. Until next time, keep enjoying your great food. Tim out. Bye-bye.